In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the serpentine belt on this Dodge Dart. Let's get into it. Remove the wheel, use a 19mm socket, take the lug nuts off. I'll just hold the wheel on while I take the last one off. Grab the wheel and slide it right off. Underneath, there's screws holding this in. Use a Phillips head screwdriver. You may have 8mm screws holding this in. Just like this one, this is a 8mm socket I'm going to use to take this one out. That's all loose. Back here, I'm using a 10mm socket. Take these bolts out. Should be one there. Use an 8mm socket, take this screw out. And right here. And the same on the other side. And slide this down, and it slides right out. Using an 8mm socket, we're going to take these screws out. Those screws out. Using a trim tool, take out the push pins. There's a little cover right there. Grab the liner, and it just slides right out. Using a 16mm wrench, the tensioner is right here. Loosen up the tension, and then just slide the belt off. I'll just slide it off the idler pulley right there. Slowly release the wrench. We can take the belt off the crank pulley, off the tensioner, off the water pump, and off the alternator. And just slide it out. And it comes right out. Now I take the serpentine belt, I'll slide it over, and go over the alternator pulley, and then over the water pump pulley. We'll come back, go around the tensioner pulley, on the back side, and around the crank pulley, go down the AC compressor. Just going to hold a little tension on that. Using a 16mm wrench, get on the tensioner. tension off the tensioner and slide this over the idler. And slide that over. Take the wrench off. Take a look at all the pulleys. And that looks good. Now I take the inner fender well. I'll slide it in place. This lined up. I'm just going to put one of the push pins in there so it holds it in place. And one right there. Take this piece, line this up, the push pins, and push that in place. And get the bolts started. Snug those down. Slide this in place. I'm going to slide the top or the front in first. Get that to line up. These two back bolts, get those started. Tighten these down. Same on the other side. These bolts in, get those all started. And before we tighten those up, get these screws in front. Tighten them down. The two on the side as well. And put the wheel on. Now we're going to torque the lug bolts to 92 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.